I would just pop in here to talk books for a little bit. I just wanted to talk a bit about the books that I have been reading recently. The first is one that you saw me pick up in, I think it's 2 vlogs ago, which is The Night Circus. I am doing a reread of this book, and to be honest, I haven't got that far into it. I'm not in a rush to read it though, because this is a reread, so I just want to take my time and enjoy being back in this world, because whenever I do pick up this book, I just fall straight back into the whimsy of it all, and I am really enjoying rereading this book and seeing what I liked about it the first time I read it. Recently finished the audiobook for A Darker Shade of Magic by V. Schwab. This is only my second V. Schwab book. I have read Addie LaRue, and this one has been quite different, and I have to say it took me a while to get into it at first. I really liked the world building and the concept, and I liked the character Kel, but I wasn't too keen on our female character, as she's very morally grey, and yeah, there's a few things that didn't quite sit right with me, but I was interested in the world and how it goes between multiple worlds, so I think I will pick up the audiobook for the next one from the library and see where it goes. I feel like it's one I won't be able to judge properly until I've completed the whole trilogy. But yeah, it was a interesting and fun time, so I'm intrigued to see where the story will go, because it wraps up quite well in this first book, so it could have almost been a standalone just to read the first one, so I'm intrigued to see how it expands in the next 2 books. The other series that I have been reading, and it's kind of the reason why The Night Circus has kind of fallen onto the back burner, is I've been reading a series on Kindle called the Spectrum Legacy series, and this book series is, well, it's very heavily inspired by Legends of Zelda, as in, like, it's not exactly a fan fiction, as there is like its own world building and its own kind of storyline. However, it's just so very much inspired by Legends of Zelda, and this is what the author is kind of pitching it as too. I have been having the best time with this series. There are 6 books in it, and I am kind of already on the 4th one, and I started I don't know, like a week or so ago. I have kind of just been binging this series, and they're not necessarily, I don't know, they're perhaps not the best books in the world, and I don't know if you'd enjoyed them as much if you've never played Legends of Zelda, because I think that's part of the charm of this series. Is, as someone who loves Legends of Zelda, I'm reading it and I am enjoying how they've taken certain aspects of the Legends of Zelda world and kind of made it their own, and yeah, it's still very familiar. It's quite hard to explain, but they're very easy to read, very easy to binge, and it's just making me very much feeling like I'm in the world of Legends of Zelda, and I've just been having the best time and a lot of fun with this series. So when I had finished my manga, I did just want to jump straight back into my ebook and try and get this book finished. I'm having such a fun time.